Well, Charles James, contributor to Sierra Wave Media, filed a story noting that while visiting Mammoth Mountain over Christmas break, 14-year-old Cassidy Seitz of Hancock Park suffered a near-fatal heart attack while halfway up the old chair number 4, now known as Roller Coaster Express chair. Now, thanks to the immediate response of the Mammoth Mountain Ski Patrol and lift operator, the young girl was treated immediately, stabilized, and then transported to the emergency room at Mammoth Hospital. After being assessed and stabilized further at the Mammoth Hospital emergency room, Cassidy Seitz was flown by local medical life flight service Reach Air to renowned Children's ICU in Reno, and within a few hours of reaching Reno, she was then flown to Children's Hospital in Los Angeles. Charles James notes that heart attacks very rare in young people ages 12 to 24. Cassidy's parents, Valerie and Jason, completely unaware of any heart issues with their daughter. In fact, quite the opposite. Very active, athletic, and well-conditioned gymnast is Cassidy Seitz. Now, she was one of the 4-person ski lift with 3 close friends when she turned to her 14-year-old friend Juliana Savian, her best friend since age 2, and said, "I'm feeling dizzy." She then slumped against her friend unconscious. Her friends were not sure what was happening until they saw her ski poles fall from her hands to the slope below. Now, her friends, Colin, age 14, Emmett Nisi, age 15, the 2 are cousins, and Juliana acted quickly to hold on to Cassidy and pull down the security bar so she would not fall from the chair. Then they signaled the lift operator that there was an emergency as they came to the landing. Mammoth Mountain Ski Patrol immediately on top of the situation, and after finding that Cassidy had no pulse, applied an automatic external defibrillator, AED, and that worked. Now, after being transported down the mountain to the Mammoth Hospital emergency room, she was again further assessed and stabilized. The Seitz family, effusive in their praise of everyone involved in saving their daughter's life. They were especially grateful for Cindy Dady, Mammoth Resort's health and safety manager. First contacted the family and then kept them updated on her progress, arranged for transportation around town, and also settled all of their accounts from their stay. Seitz family been visitors to Mammoth Mountain for years. Valerie said her husband proposed to her at the top of the gondola, and she had been snowboarding up in Mammoth when she was pregnant with her daughter Cassidy. Cassidy has recovered and has already returned to school. Her gymnastics temporarily on hold pending further medical tests, but the family seems confident that she will be fine to return to the sport. What happened to the Seitz family? Charles James notes, every parent's nightmare that something terrible might happen to their child, but in this instance, thanks to the extraordinary response of everybody involved, Mammoth Mountain and beyond, there was a positive, joyful outcome. Again, we thank Charles James for that. His full story is posted on our website, sierrawave.net. Well, the Bishop Sunrise Rotary Club welcomes all community members to the 4th Annual International Feast, planned for Saturday, February 9th. Heritage Arts Building at the Tri-County Fairgrounds. Doors will be opening at 5:30. The dinner, served in a Brazilian street fair theme, will feature 4 courses of traditional Brazilian treats. Bar will be stocked with wine and beer, and Quebraja, the sugarcane rum and lime, Brazil's national cocktail. All food will be prepared by the Bishop Sunrise Rotary Club's culinary experts. Club chose the Brazilian theme to celebrate local Rotary Exchange student who is studying abroad near Sao Paulo, Brazil. Now, a silent auction that focuses on local businesses and products, and the ever-popular instant wine cellar raffle planned again this year. And we received a note today that all businesses or individuals, you're welcome to donate to that silent auction. Contact the Bishop Chamber for more information on that. Gonna have music from our favorites, Sandy and the High Country, keeping everybody dancing and entertained. Tickets $40 per person. Get a table of 8 for $300. Get those at brownpapertickets.com or at the Bishop Area Chamber of Commerce. Tickets should be purchased in advance as the event has sold out in the past 2 years. Again, that full press release on sierrawave.net. And grocery outlet bargain markets opened last week in the Eastern Sierra, crowds flocking to the Bishop and Mammoth locations. We talked about Bishop last week, and obviously shoppers in Mammoth were glad to have another grocery store in town. And with the large crowds, Grocery Outlet was able to give back with a nice donation to Disabled Sports Eastern Sierra. Sierra Wave Media talked with independent owner-operators Veronica and Bobby McGee.
You know, part of our model is to save consumers 40 to 70% off traditional retailers. So we're really excited to be in Mammoth Lakes. As you know, there was only one other grocer, and now that we've been in the market, I feel like we can save people money. It's all been really positive. They're really ecstatic about the pricing. A lot of comments about the organics and the NOSH section. So natural, organic, specialty, and healthy foods is what we call NOSH. And you know, we've got everything from olive oils to salsas to superfoods. And like you said, what our NOSH prices allow people to do is people that wouldn't normally be able to afford that stuff can try it. Yeah, so one of the cool things about the opportunistic is that I'll give the Oreos as an example. Sometimes they do a spring edition package, and a regular retailer won't want to carry it after spring, although it still has 4 or 5 months left of date, shelf life. And we'll go to the Bisco and say, hey, we'll buy those if you also give us a good price on one of your other crackers.
Oh.
So not only are we just buying stuff like that, but we're adding something in there that isn't necessarily an opportunistic, but becomes opportunistic.
The community's been great, welcoming us with open arms. So
we like to be involved with the community. Obviously, right now we're extremely busy from open to close, setting the store up, getting it ready. But as we dive into the community, that's one of our goals, is to get involved with the kids in the schools. We did some things with Disabled Sports. In fact, I think we cut them a check for just about $2,500 this morning with the help of the community. So it was pretty awesome. We're not going to always have everything, but the things that we do have, we're going to save you 40 or 70% off traditional retailers. And again, we won't always have everything. So if you stop here first, you're going to save money. 37 Old Mammoth Road, first grocer on the street when you come into Mammoth. And our operation hours are 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
All right, very nice. We'll be back with a weather report.